Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of the Consortium Interregnum. You guys excited? Remember what happened last time?
Volleyball.
Volleyball successes.
Yep, you guys played uh, a very rough version of volleyball, both in the fact that we didn't follow the rules very much, and there was damage down. Part of the ceiling was damaged.
I hope we don't have to pay for that.
No, it wasn't you guys that did it. The only ones that who hit the ceiling were on the other side.
Okay, no skin off my back then.
Yep. And so
The power of like a good game, a job well done, did get us to level up too.
It did.
yes.
We're officially all level 11.
And so once you guys completed the game, you would have gone back. You go over stuff. The details all need to be ironed out, but for the most part, you guys were very successful in terms of getting the big picture stuff that you wanted out of this. So good job there. They're going to wait to make the announcement till after you guys get back from your river trip. As that announcement will probably cause quite a bit of trouble that you may need to be able to respond to. Or you can just say, we don't care about the Wheat family, and just do that now. That is also a valid option.
We made promises. I intend to keep them. At least in some way, shape, or form.
Indeed, I agree.
All right. Keeping to your promises.
Yeah. That's all we are. That's all we have, really.
Promises. False promises.
Truly.
Well,
I wouldn't call them false yet.
for the most part, you guys have done all of the prep work for the expedition as well. There's just a couple of questions that need to be answered.
Bring it.
You've got Rio as your guide,
Yep.
so they're going to be coming along with you. Do you bring anybody else?
Yes.
Cool.
There's actually quite a few people we're gonna be bringing with us. One of them is our good friend, Squaquiz Gusto.
Oh, I thought we were waiting until it was safe.
No, we're gonna bring him with us for like our cook, and for helping with like actually starting up like cuisine restaurants there and stuff.
Okay.
Also, because it would be significantly more funny if we brought him with us for the actual expedition. A bit of demonic magic on your side is never a bad thing, you know?
Divine, you say.
I said demonic.
Okay, demonic.
Is there anybody else you're bringing?
Another person I think that would be fortuitous for this, would potentially be the ambassador from the Boros company who said she wanted a new job someplace else.
We have them in a safe house.
We do, but we could just not.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You have them in a prison. Let's not.
Okay, well.
Let's not sugarcoat this.
Yeah, no fair.
They get like 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
But they also said they just wanted to defect anyways. So if we wanted, we could make them like.
You really trust them?
Of our island security detail. It could literally be like, and they could live a life of combat that they wanted to do and actually see action. And they are also an experienced combatant that could help hold down the fort for us while we're not there. and lead a protective guard over there. So I unironically think it's not the worst idea.
I don't think it's the worst idea, but
How recognizable is she is a question.
yeah, that's the big issue.
Well, in the middle of the fucking jungle, I don't think she's very recognizable.
In the middle of the fucking jungle, yes, but
On the way to the jungle.
because the fact that we have them in a prison, no one else knows. No one else on this expedition knows. They don't exist to us, is the problem.
What are you saying? I'm confused.
Like,
We don't know them.
in an official capacity, we are not aware of their existence. For the pure, for deniability here.
Yeah, she doesn't know that we were the ones who captured her. She thinks it was a whole bunch of Omni people.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like she's a little opportunistic if she finds out that, like, hey, she's with the Friends of Bubbles right now, and she puts like 2 and 2 together. I don't know if she would. Then
Yeah,
she could be like, I can sell this story for more money and do something else. More money, more like a more cushy situation, like more leverage, whatever.
Yeah, the
I
fact
mean, not
because
really, because she said that
we
the
four
Okay,
and Charlemagne.
So she's
And the
not going to go
Pope?
back to the Boros company, but like she could be like, hey, Inquisitor, I have some dirt on these guys that makes them look really bad.
Yeah, she's not actually our friend.
Well, she could be, and by that I mean
She.
you can do the same plan.
Here's the thing. There's a difference between could and not.
Come on, wait. We could do the
I'd
same
rather
plan we
not,
were
right?
doing before. We were thinking of doing before with the Omni Ambassador, where we stage a rescue of sorts, where we make it look like, oh man, hey, we're here to rescue you, and get them out that way. When they're like, I don't want to go back to being ambassador, they're just gonna ship me off to some shitty place. Be like, hey, well, if that's the case, we are looking for an experienced combatant to come with us to, colonize a new island in, Wormwood. So that's what I'm saying. We could also just do that, and then, play it off like that with them. You know what I mean?
I think this one we should actually put to a vote instead of Blair does what they want anyway, and the party just deals with it.
Well, obviously we'd have to, because I can't stage a rescue by myself.
Yeah.
I was enjoying. I'm just proposing something because
No.
I think legitimately, when it comes to defending this place, because that is going to be a serious issue we do have to consider. Because also, what if the Inquisitor comes back to try to, fuck around with his shit? Like, right? What if he tries to fuck around with the island? Or what if some other enemies of the Wheat family tries to fuck with them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's...
We're gonna need some actual muscle to keep them from being potentially just yeeted into oblivion.
I think we have other people who are muscle. Hell, what the hell is Aster and fucking Shava doing?
Are they gonna want to live out in that island for?
I mean, they're not gonna live out with us, but given the opportunity
That's what I'm saying is that this person actually would, because she wants to just.
Yeah, she wants to, probably live out there or whatever. We could tell her that we have a shack that is Boros proof, and they would go, "Oh, excellent! I will not have any repercussions for my actions for leaving the Boros company."
I mean, this would be the same thing.
We're not Remax here. She's a prisoner.
What's the thing is that we could just make her a captain and give her control of her own force protecting this area. That's just what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be like, I think it's honestly a really good deal for her to the point that she wouldn't want to just
Yeah,
destroy it.
it's
She wasn't happy in her original approach to begin with.
I think she will be happy with whatever we give her. But
Yeah, so that's what
I
I'm saying.
think
don't
for the sake of this scouting mission, she is a terrible option to bring along.
I wouldn't say terrible. The thing is, I don't think there's a really high chance.
No one else other than us
yeah,
and
Wait, come on.
and-
I really don't think there's a high chance that she comes back and betrays that. She really
Yeah,
wasn't happy
yeah.
in the previous post.
it's
So I don't think she cares that much about getting the chance to actually get back.
yeah, no.
So I'm of the opinion that we should scout out the place first, and then send her over, because like we're not gonna send the Wheat family out right away. We got to get some stuff set up, right?
Yeah.
So like she could be, like we scout it out, we send her over as like part of like the security detail after we've like made sure that like it's at least livable. She can deal with like fighting anything in the woods if she wants to. She can have fun doing that, and then as we get things more established for the Wheat family, then we can send them over.
That could also work.
Yeah, I think that's
I just
a
don't think it has to
better.
happen right now.
Yeah,
Rather
right now.
scout and then send a prisoner we have over.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The only ones who know that we have her is like the Pope, friends of Bubbles, associates,
Bubbles.
maybe Bubbles,
The general probably.
the general, and that's it.
One Fern.
That's and Fern.
Yeah, Fern.
Those we can trust.
Yeah.
And
Final boss, Fern, betrays us.
And as much as I like, if we like go on an expedition and people see us outside with, hey, isn't that diplomat?
Yeah, that's less.
I mean, we've got them. I don't think that's an issue. If we got them to the prison in the first place, I can discover. I'm pretty sure Fern can do it the same way too. I'm not. That's like.
It's more so.
Getting them to
Fern,
almost
despite being a plant, strangely better at controlling information in an urban metropolitan environment.
Yeah. Like they had all the infrastructure of the city to keep them hidden and shit, right?
Yeah.
We're going out into like random like towns in the woods where people are just like doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Do I think that they're going to recognize them? No. However, if our enemies catch us on the way there with one of our prisoners that we technically should not have, they can leverage that against us to add more legitimacy to their claims of royalty or whatever the fuck. That the Friends of Bubbles are actually just a horrible fucking anarchist or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we do have to keep in mind that like we have been ambushed by random like people out to kill us before in these woods, right?
Yep.
So anything could happen. Like anybody could be like trying to stalk our trail. Like we're pretty public with what we're doing right now. So like
Also, someone's like literally tried to bomb our house. Do I think we have, I definitely think people have their eyes on us without us knowing. They could probably already know, but it's better not to risk it.
Yeah, if you guys want to wait, then we can wait.
Well, no, it's more so if we were to bring an NPC. How many NPCs can we bring with us, Tom?
I mean, theoretically, I imagine, right?
It's, how many ships do you wanna rent?
How many what?
Ships.
You like it's just going up and down the river, so you can probably bring as many as you like.
I was almost going to say Cheeto, but that would have irreversible damage on the wildlife.
Yeah. He's gonna put a gun on that bear.
But are we gonna? But the thing is, we could be out there for a while. Do we not just bring him to keep an eye on him? Also, doesn't he know these like this area pretty well.
Sadly, he does, so Tito's not a terrible idea. Tito's no longer a criminal, by the way, or at least a prisoner.
He's not officially a criminal. He sure isn't.
I mean, he's no longer under, how do I put it, house arrest, basically.
Yeah, he sure isn't. For better or for worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Tito is useful, but Tito is also a huge liability.
But if we have our eyes on him, I think it's not as big of a deal because then he can't. He has a lot less time to just go off on his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll be with us the whole time.
Yeah.
And plus, again, having his services at a moment's notice could actually help a lot.
True. He is an
Also, I suggest bringing maybe Aster or Shava. Definitely Aster. Because if they're a wizard, they might know teleportation circle. Which means, once we set up shop, we can have a fast travel point. And we won't have to fucking do an expedition every time.
Well, that's
Yeah, that is a good
fantastic. We should
idea.
absolutely read them.
Because they are a high-level wizard.
definitely.
And can we ask if they know if they're available for one, and two, if they know teleportation circle?
I feel like
Or-
if we ask Aster,
We
we're
could
gonna get
sponsor.
Shava.
Yeah.
Is that okay, Tom?
Yep.
Do you need their stat sheets?
Well, hold up a second. Let's see if they agree.
Okay. We send the invite to them. Hey, going on a expedition,
Magical journey.
a magical journey.
We're
To
not
help.
just gonna go ask them ourselves. Or are they not here?
They are literally in the guest house, I think.
No, let's just go ask them.
Yeah, they're basically your next door neighbor living in the same compound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just ask them. We don't need to send a fucking.
But you haven't seen them because they were been traveling with Bubbles. But
Okay.
now supposedly
Oh.
Bubbles is back.
Yeah, Bubbles is back, so
Highs or lows?
highs,
I knew
always
it. I knew
highs.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Has to be.
I was literally about to say, can't wait for the highs or lows.
So high, so high.
You get Aster texting back. They message you guys over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, I got your message. What's in it for me?
Great question. Let's guys, what's in it for them?
What does she want? Money?
What do you want? We could probably give you another piece of property once we scout out this place. You're not going to be having to do much. It's basically a cruise for you. We'll be doing the heavy lifting.
Because here's the thing is, Aster is royalty. She doesn't need little swampland.
Yeah, technically.
I'm off work.
Jungle cruise ride.
So you say that you're gonna set it up as an entertainment thing for her?
Yeah, no, we will entertain. Blair, you're great at entertaining, right, Blair?
I mean, yes. Yes. I can
All right.
do.
You do show tunes?
entertainment. Look, if we're bringing Tito, I think there's no way we're not able to entertain them.
Yep, Tito's the life of the party.
Mm-hmm.
Look, with all the shenanigans he gets up to, I think him and Blair would form quite the comedy
Yeah.
duo.
If anything,
If I could get one of you guys to roll me a persuasion check.
I got it.
I will say it will be pretty high.
Guy,
Can I assist?
Yes.
I
You guys can
cast
set up all the
guy,
stuff for it, all the bonuses
guy-
and that kind of stuff. So you should
guidance.
still be able to get it.
What? I'm about to roll the persuasion. What's up?
You get guidance. Tasura's assisting, so you
Oh,
have
fog?
advantage. So just don't double nat
I'll
one.
also give you the bonus. I'll give you the D3.
Oh shit! Let's go.
All of that.
all
You
of
can't
it.
stack guidances, can you?
I
No.
don't think so.
Okay.
Well, you can have two guidances cast on each other, but you can't use them on the same roll.
Oh, okay.
So once you used one, the next one would come in. You'd be able to use it on a different roll, but you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
use them on the same roll.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, so bam. What is this shit?
It's not terrible. D4.
What's
Do
this?
you want me
Shit?
to? Do you want me to? So you get advantage.
No, I already had advantage.
Yeah.
The
Tasura,
D3
get that
I roll?
D3.
I'm getting it out there.
Well,
Alright.
we made it to 20, boys.
20, dirty 20.
That's a real dirty 20.
Congratulations.
The nastiest 20.
That is what you needed.
Ha!
Excellent.
She responds back saying, "All right, I'm in, but if I'm bored, I'm gonna leave."
Oh god.
Okay, we gotta keep her entertained.
We have to keep her entertained until we have the stupid magic circle drawn.
I only know like one song, bro.
It's okay, I know a bunch.
I know that I have an entire catalog of sea shanties.
I've been practicing the unicycle turns into bear.
I mean, if I had my, if I had my whole band from back home here, it would be definitely easier. But we just have to make do with what we got. I haven't seen.
If you
them
need a
play yet.
backing track, I can play the violin.
Right, Susie?
I mean, that's definitely a start.
I ask, is Shava coming with you? And the message.
She says no.
Understood. We got a high level wizard on our side. Hooray!
Nice.
Alright. We need to get to this location as fast as possible.
Am I going to be the one piloting the boat? Or is that got a boat crew?
Well, we
It's gonna
got
be Rio.
Rio's our navigator. I mean, if you're a helmsman,
Yeah, I'd probably hope. I could probably drive. I got my boating license. So does it qualify for large cargo ships? No, I drive cargo ships. This should be fine.
yeah.
Alright, so we got Pigeon, we got Esther. Is there anybody else that you guys asked?
Basil has a break
What?
from school, right?
Wait, do we want
Huh?
Charlemagne?
Does Basil have a break?
Wait.
Yeah, you guys can get him out of school.
Yeah, for sure. My question is, would it not be prudent to have Charlemagne with us?
Yeah, it probably would be prudent.
Since he actually knows this stuff like infrastructure and shit, and we are dumb fool boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Though, would it be better to bring him on after we've set up the teleportation circle?
But if we
I don't know.
successfully set it up and she doesn't
Yeah.
get it up. So it's probably, I mean, we might as well bring him with us, right? Because then he could,
Oh.
help.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Wait. Oh god damn it.
What?
I'm looking at him like, okay, I could definitely provide food. I just got Heroes Feast. It can't be that expensive. Jesus Christ.
What is it?
The material component.
Yeah, what is it?
A gem-encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold.
Don't you have Goodberry?
I do. But
So food's not a problem.
Yeah, no, food's not going to be a problem normally. However, we have Aster and we have to entertain him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you are bringing along famous chef as well.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Well, maybe we'll come across a creature with a or something with a bowl worth 1,000 gold.
Maybe.
You know, I feel like we earn a lot of money during this campaign.
Well, we spend it all.
Even then, I barely spend anything most of the time. And I always feel like, damn. I feel like at this point in the game, I'd have at least 5,000.
I would have had more, but
Oh yeah, George did bankrupt himself.
You guys haven't been
gambling is bad.
self-interested since you collected bank from scamming Vcoin.
I mean, there hasn't been a good opportunity since. I don't think there's not another
Yep.
cryptocurrency to pump
We
and
did
dump.
we did destroy an entire currency, which is hilarious to be honest.
All right, so you guys asked Charlemagne to come with you. Was that confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a little bit
Okay.
of an
Is he
interaction.
squishy though? I
You
want to
go
ask
out-
him how
Sorry?
squishy is he?
What?
How squishy? Is he?
Charlemagne can fight.
Yeah, no, he
Okay.
fucked up everyone during the Bubble Vengers episode. He was like,
Okay, yeah.
he just went crazy. He like destroyed the whole warehouse full of thugs.
That is true. Okay. Go on, Tom. I interrupted you.
Oh, yeah. So you go to Charlemagne, and it seems like he was like getting ready to like give you guys a bunch of information about what was a good deal and what wasn't a good deal. And he prepared this whole lecture, and then you were like, "Why don't you just come with us?" And he's like, "Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, let's just do that."
good.
He'll probably is like, oh yeah, wait, this would be significantly easier than having them talk.
He's like, "Yeah, all of the intricacies of local feudal law, you know,
exactly.
prepared like several hours, days crash course." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just go."
Yeah, it would definitely make things significantly easier for him.
Amazing.
I mean, yeah, he
Well,
did the
you-
work of putting up together all the notes and stuff, but it's going to take even longer to try and teach us how to do it.
And
Yeah,
we're
for
a bunch
sure.
of dummies.
Yeah, we are.
You've got a pretty good, solid team here. Is there anybody else you want to bring along?
Fuck it. Get Bubble. Okay, no. As much as I'd love to go on adventures with Bubbles, Bubbles is also,
A disaster.
I mean, Bubbles is a disaster. But they are a
But-
powerful disaster.
No, that's fair.
Hmm.
Um,
whether or not they want to come along is another thing. Also,
Yeah.
they're also a candidate, so
Yeah.
last thing they need is like, why are you out of the race all of a sudden? Mm. So probably not the best to take a candidate on vacation.
Any other people we can think of that for whatever reason, Kalamazoo, if he's up for a vacation, we could bring, and I don't know, his dinosaur rank skills could prove helpful for the creatures in general.
His dinosaur's like dead though, right?
What do you mean?
I thought his dinosaur died.
No, he got a new one. Remember? He was raising up a new one.
I'm forgetting all this stuff, huh?
This was a while ago, but yeah, he was raising up a new one.
I
A new one.
I mean, it was all technically from that same one session, so because the dinosaur died in that in that team up.
Yeah, in the Bubble Avengers episode. And eventually, he finally had his moment of, I'm ready to get a dinosaur again. And I imagine he's been training him again, just, to at least be able to do the races they were doing before.
Let's leave him be.
I mean, you guys want to invite the Inquisitor? You got his number.
That is like the worst idea ever. That is like literally, that's hilarious. If we invited the
What if he showed up?
What?
What if he showed up?
Well,
We don't want him to, I don't think. That's like the worst possible outcome.
It would, get the encounter with him out right away.
Yeah, could just kill him.
What if he just like?
You guys just wait till you're just like outside of the city and just start mauling him.
Yeah. Curb stomp.
Yeah.
Wait. What if he just like comes over and carpet bombs our town instead?
That is an option that he could do.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems sus. I mean, who else do we know? Is there? Did any of the Weed family want to come with us? Question mark.
No, they definitely do not. None of
Yeah.
them. To be fair, the one that Lunu's proposed to has school. And then the only other one is the grandmother who is not going to come along.
No, of course not.
They are probably
All right.
already back in Sahir.
Yeah, if there's no one else, then we can begin.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I don't think I can think of anyone else. So we are bringing Tito, then, yeah.
You aren't or are bringing Tito?
Are bringing Tito.
Okay, we are bringing Tito.
R.
Good movie.
He's pretty good. All right. Let's fucking do this.
So you guys, go down to like the little bay area. And Rio's waiting for you. Everything's been prepared. They have a couple of small boats. Rio travels around on a giant alligator. And so she's tied the boats to that. They say you can paddle, but really the alligator can just pull it. They have two boats, which under normal circumstances is enough to fit everybody. Because but Aster bought her pet Baramit crab.
Yep.
And so she's just gonna ride on that for most of it.
All right.
Because that's too big to ride inside of one of the boats, so it'll just swim along with you guys. And
Cool.
you guys head out. I should have put like a little token on here so where you guys were.
No,
That would have been such a good idea.
Yep.
Let's take a look here. What token can we use to represent you guys on this map? Let's see here. I guess I could be boring and just put a little boat.
Yippee!
Nondescript boat.
Yeah. The boats that you guys are on are not this nice. So you guys travel. It takes a while to travel by boat. But you are able to get to here pretty uneventfully. If I could have someone roll me a check for keeping Aster around.
Performance for me?
Yep. Blair, I'm casting guidance.
I will say at the beginning, it's going to be pretty easy, but as things go along, it's going to get harder. Just to let you know.
I would like to try and play my violin to assist.
Nice. Roll it.
Alright.
Never
Oh!
mind.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she's having a great time. Really, she just is happy to be out of the house, it seems like. You guys are able to keep her very entertained. So you reach the mouth of the river that you're going to be going up,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a small town. Nowhere near as big as Ormos proper. And it's a place that is somewhat used as a stopping point for people that do go exploring down that river. But it's not very big because not a lot of people do that. You guys are able to stay the night without needing to worry about camping or anything like that. I will say, as you guys arrive and you pull up into the dock, you see a heavily armored half-elf sitting on a bench crying. Most of the people are going about their business, not really paying him any notion.
Wait, I'm sorry, where do we see this?
You're in a town at the base of the river. You're going to stay there the night, and so as you're unloading everything, he's just a heavily armored half-elf, and he's crying.
Let's talk to him.
Yeah, I'll go
Curious.
talk to him.
I'll follow along.
So you guys walk up to him. He looks up, kind of makes eye contact with you, and sniffles a little bit, and says, "Can I help you?"
Hey, we're just checking in, seeing.
He says,
how
I
everything's going.
can't help anybody, and he just starts crying again.
Hey, are you good?
He says, no, I was supposed to be the protector. And then, I got my shiny armor, and I went up the river, armor glistening, and then that stupid bear beat me to a pulp.
Hey, your
Bear?
armor still looks pretty good, though.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I just said his armor still looks pretty good.
It's definitely rough for the wear. Some of it's just like the normal wear and tear that you kind of get in Ormos because everything's kind of damp. But there are some like pretty nasty claw marks in it. He's heavily armored, which is why he's alive.
Oh no.
So you met up with the bear, huh?
He says, "Yeah." And then he kind of like looks at you guys, and he looks past you, and he sees the the rest of your group coming off of the boats, and he says, "You guys aren't planning on going up the river, right? It's not safe."
We might be. I think it'll be fine.
He says, "No, you don't understand. The bear can't be beat. It's not normal."
How not normal?
He says, he says, I've beaten terrifying creatures before. I've wrestled the giant apes that live in the woods. I've eaten T-Rex for breakfast after killing them with my bare hands. But I couldn't beat the bear.
Can I do a bullshit check real quick?
Yeah. Do an insight.
I'm not the most insightful, but
Yeah, the guy's kind of hysterical. So it's a little bit hard to pick out some stuff. But taking a look at him, you've got a really good combat sense, and you can tell this guy's probably not a pushover. Like, in a one-on-one fight, you think you'd have him beat. But there's not really that many people that make you be like, oh, well, I'm pretty sure. Most of the time it's, oh, yeah, I can beat them. This guy seems to, even though he's had his will broken, you can tell he's the aura of the warrior is real on him.
okay. All right. Okay, so I'm not gonna like fuck with this guy anymore. I'm not gonna like make fun of him.
Well, you like I said, you think you could probably take him.
I could take him, but I'm not gonna make fun of him anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess the question becomes, Mr. Well, he's a wizard. Wait, you see he's a wizard? Wait,
He's
what
like a
did you say?
warrior.
He's a warrior. He's not an
Yeah,
art.
he's-
He's
he's-
here. He's not
like-
a wizard warrior. Yeah. And so in that case, well, Mr. I'm sorry. What was your name again? I don't think we properly introduced yourself.
He says that his name is can find it here. One more moment.
Stinky.
Norris.
Stinky Norris.
Sticky Norris.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay. He says, I don't even deserve a name. Call me whatever you want.
What if people used to call you when you did deserve a name?
He says, I'd walk through town and people would say, there goes the warrior, they would say. But I'm not a warrior, I am a loser.
Alright,
No, you
Sticky
still have
Norris
some warrior
is-
in you.
You got a moderate amount of warrior in you.
Alright, so
Sticky Norris.
Sticky Norris. May I call you Norris? Norris.
He just starts crying again.
Alright, Norris. Here's the thing, right? We've seen some, pretty terrifying creatures in our time as adventurers, and honestly, what we understand it's very frustrating when, no matter your best efforts, things go awry and you're not able to protect those that you love. So, if you'd be interested, perhaps you could come with us and help us, upstream as we go up the river, and if we do run into this terrifying bear creature, with our powers combined, we should be able to probably defeat him and avenge your pride as a noble warrior of the realm.
He says, I never want to see that monster again. If you guys aren't going to listen to reason and go up that river, you're going to be doing it alone. And then, I guess with those other people that are going with you. But that's a mistake.
Alright. Norris, I get that your pride's hurt. I get that, this really hit you deep. But, you gotta get down to, get back up. And all that, Maybe you could still, stoke some of that, protector nature in you by... If you don't want to come with us, that's fine. You can do what you need to do. I get it. Take a little sabbatical. But you could help us out and be our protector in a way by giving us as much information as you can.
He says, well, I'd swing at it and it would cut into it and it wouldn't do enough, and then he'd beat me over and over. So much teeth. I don't even know what happened.
Did it feel like there was some type of resistance? Did it feel maybe
It
let
just
me see your
felt
weapon
like
real
his
quick.
muscles
Can I see-
were so strong.
Do you have your weapon still?
He says, I left it in the beast. I couldn't pull it out.
Was it a... Okay, alright. Was it a magic weapon?
He says, I never had it appraised. It was a family heirloom.
A half-elf family heirloom, eh? Sounds pretty magic to me.
Can I do a quick? I'm gonna do my detect magic feature thing, just to see if he has anything magical on him.
Uh huh. Currently, it does not appear as if he has anything magical on him. The like you check the scabbard that a sword would go in that he has on him, and it doesn't seem as if the scabbard's magical, but it also looks like it's if the sword was a family heirloom, this is probably not the original scabbard. It looks like it's a replacement.
Mhm. Okay. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm just going off of like deductive reasoning that I think that this like thing has like weird resistances and shit. Like maybe it's magic resistant. Or not magic resistant, but like resistant to non-magical damage.
Yep.
But yeah, he doesn't seem to have any other magical equipment on him, right? So no.
No, not at all.
Okay, then I won't like try and ask him to like give us some stuff. If he did have something, I'd have been like, hey, we can like carry your spirit onwards, and we can like use your tools to help destroy this beast.
What's left of it?
Yeah, you get the feeling that he's already decided that you guys are dead for wanting to go.
Mhm.
He doesn't believe you guys can win. But people have said that about you guys before, and they've always been wrong.
We haven't died yet.
Yep.
Man, this bear is our final boss. I just know it.
I can't wait for we'll get to the bear, and then we just see there's a zipper on the bear, and it unzips, and it's just the Inquisitor inside.
Okay, but what about your allies? Did you have allies with you? I'm sorry if it's a tough subject.
He says, yeah, you know, I was the vanguard, the tip of the spear, and after they all saw me getting, you know, smashed by that big bear, they all turned and ran. Not really, good friends, you know?
Yeah, it really doesn't seem like it.
And,
I feel like if your friends actually stuck with you, you could have had a better shot.
Yeah.
Says, no, they were smart. Everybody, if you see this bear, you'll turn and run too. I would have if I could have. I mean, I did. I ran with my tail between my legs the second opportunity I got.
This bear's gonna turn out to be a Tarrasque.
That would be fucking incredible if it's just not even a bear. This guy's a fucking idiot, doesn't know what a bear is.
The closest thing to a bear.
Tarrasque.
Mm-hmm.
Could you describe what the bear looked like to us, please, sir?
He says, well, it's big. Bigger than any bear I've ever seen.
When you say house, do you mean like the size of a skyscraper or like a house? Or like...
He says, well, yeah, you know, smaller than a house. Like, you know, you got like an average bear, and it's maybe like, you know, 2 to 3 size times bigger than that. You know, it stands on its hind legs, maybe like 20, 25 feet.
That's a pretty big bear.
Says it's got signs of its past battles, scars that break up its dark black fur. Its eyes are red and bloodshot. There were some arrows sticking into it from, I'm assuming, previous attempts to hit it. My sword might still be in there.
Probably not gonna
Did it bleed?
He says, but the most notable thing is the hair on the top of its head. It's like it's spiked up, like it did it on purpose. Like it's like in a mohawk. It's a bear with a mohawk, man. How am I supposed to fight that?
I asked Tito, looking over to him, squinting. Have you heard?
Tito says, "This does not sound familiar to me at all." I promise you.
Insight check to see if he's lying out of his ass.
He says, this first off is miles away from where I live.
Quick question, Tito. You're not off the hook. I'm rolling insight.
Yeah. Roll it.
Give me a second.
Technically, the T-Rex with the gun arm was also miles from where he lives, so I actually, don't believe him at all either.
Like
25.
Yeah, Tito is definitely interested in the bear, but not in a he's seen it before kind of way. But he definitely will want to probably take a look at the bear, if you guys see it. He may cause the situation to be more dangerous with curiosity. Like, you don't think he wouldn't do that, but he definitely has not done anything to make the bear the way it currently is.
Okay.
You're off the hook for now.
Are you sure?
Okay, Norin. Do you know where your friends ran off to? I say friends, but they weren't really good friends to you, huh?
He says, I don't know, they might be around town, they might have gone home to their mothers. I can't face her after this. I left home, she was so proud of me. She bought me this armor back when it was shining.
Guys, we should
Gave me the family sword.
we should go, guys.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I'll tell you,
This guy's annoying
your
to
mom's
say.
always gonna care about you.
You don't know her, man.
Oh my god. You're a landlord.
I was the golden child. I can't show back up in failure.
I mean, even more so if you're the golden child. She'd rather have you alive than, dead in a ditch somewhere, huh?
No, because if I in child status, I'll never be able to look her in the eye again. It will only be that of disappointment.
George just rolls his eyes, just you're a landlubber and a yellow belly. They spit on him. Leave.
You can't
He
spit.
says, I deserve this. But note, if you guys go out there, the best option for you would be that you'd be dead.
Hey,
Because if it doesn't kill you, you'll just be the
go.
same as me.
Hey, Austin, I just want to point out, it is literally impossible for George to spit.
Yeah.
There's leftover seawater in him.
You have no lips to push the water out of your mouth. She just vomits seawater on him.
You know what? I don't. How does Lunu spit? We never see his real actual face. And no.
I spit on George.
I feel like you can still hawk Tua without lips.
No! You can't.
This doesn't matter. I don't want to be next to this sad guy anymore.
Lunu's on the ship. He hasn't said anything to this guy. He yells over. It's like, guys, I need some more help carrying things. Stop talking to the homeless man.
He goes back to crying.
Oh,
They'll be like, hey,
brother,
just stay
this
here a couple
guy's
days. You'll see.
dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, I got the hiccups now.
Give him a good berry later. Don't give him any money. You know what they say.
So wait, are we in the bad part of town?
No.
God. Oh my god.
All right. So you guys rest up in town. So any of the few spell slots that you guys did use or abilities are refreshed.
Okay.
Nice.
And
Nice.
you go down the river.
And we'll see you all next time. I'm kidding. No, we were going.
That's to my head.
And then let me do a quick roll here. Interesting. So as you're sailing down, you see a couple dinosaurs off in the distance. A couple long-necked dinosaurs, and parts of the river. There's a couple duck-billed dinosaurs. Nothing super aggressive. You do hear some wolves out in the distance at one point. But navigation is not that difficult because you are going down the river, although it does occasionally branch off and cause estuaries, and occasionally you make a wrong turn and you have to backtrack, but you generally make pretty good time. Rio is pretty good about all of this. She tells you as you guys are going down that she hopes that you run into the bear, because she has new abilities that she's been wanting to test out on a strong foe.
Will Rio finally get to participate in a climactic, difficult battle, or will she get cucked once again? Find out next time. Rio Ball Z.
I mean, she was there for Basil.
No, she was there for Basil, but we also
But you guys didn't actually kill Basil.
And then she was also there for the Bold Thunders episode, but Charlotte hurt everyone, so she didn't really get to fight that much. I for one am rooting for her to get a good fight. However, her track record's been pretty abysmal so far.
I posted a picture of the inspiration for the warrior.
Oh no, let me see this.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Who the fuck is this? What is he from?
It's from the original Jak and Daxter game. You find a guy. That's why I was looking up his name, and his name is literally just listed as the warrior.
Alright, Stinky Norris it is!
Alright. You guys continue down. And, highs or lows?
Can we get higher?
So high.
So you're sailing. Or rowing. Getting towed, mostly.
Yep.
And, it's now kind of closer towards the end of the day. It's been, for the most part, pretty uneventful. Astro was pretty interested in seeing some of the dinosaurs earlier in the day, but she now appears to be less interested.
Entertain her.
Uh-oh.
Here we go now.
Yeah, we gotta keep her spirits up. Let's go.
Alright. Casting guidance on Blair. What's the new performance tonight?
Do you know how to juggle?
I sure can try. That's just still the performance, right?
Sorry, what?
That's still the performance, right?
Yeah.
Yep, unless you want to do something else. Like I said, every time you do, the check goes up.
Alright, it's fine.
So theoretically, coming up with something else may make the check lower.
There we go.
Ah, yeah, you're good. So yeah, as things get a little bit boring on the river, you're able to successfully entertain her.
I like to
so
imagine
she does not abandon you guys in the middle of the woods.
I like to
Yeah.
imagine we just have a juggling competition. Sort of see how long. Blair apparently does the longest, but I think, George is a close second.
You make a whole game out of it, you know?
Yeah.
As you guys
Activities.
are finishing up that tournament, the tension in the air switches, and you all notice it. The hairs on the back of your neck start to stick up just a little bit. Seems as if it's a little bit cooler. You know, Ormos is very hot, pretty much. You just get a light breeze. Cools everything off. And you notice the jungle's silent. Generally, you hear things off in the distance. You know, even the bugs that have been bothering you as you've been going along don't seem to be here anymore. And you see up in a river bend. As you begin to cross it, you're ready, because you all know what's coming. You've got a sixth sense for these things now. And as you round the corner, put you all on this little river. I just put you randomly on the two boats.
Oh shit!
It's the bear McCrab.
The fucking yes, Jacquees! Jacquees Cousteau.
So as you're going, it begins to straighten out. You see off in the distance an unusually large bear. It has spear and arrow shafts still embedded in it. It's black fur, only broken up by scars of previous battles. You see a scar that kind of cuts across its face over its eye, and its hair tufted up. It looks intentional into that of a very prominent mohawk. And the bear turns to all of you, and you feel its murderous intent. And it is...
Out of there. Out of there.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was
No, you're... And before you all roll initiative, fight the bear.
Wait, what?
Yes, before you all roll initiative to fight the bear,
Okay.
it stands up on its hind legs and roars. And then its roar is stopped about halfway through as a large tusk just comes right out of its stomach. And something huge behind it pulls it into the... Roll initiative.
It pulls into the what? Into the water?
In the bushes.
Into
Fucking-
the bushes?
Hey, I give Tito as a free action one shiny, because I made a bet with I will make a canon that I made a bet with him that it wasn't actually a bear and that everyone was confusing it for a bear.
I'm sorry, I actually disconnected for a second. What did you guys say?
I'm giving Tito one shiny because I said it wasn't a bear. It's probably some other animal.
Yeah, they made a bet with Tito that it wasn't a bear.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm making
yeah.
a canon. It turned out to be a bear. But there is also another monster here. But Tito still gets their shiny.
So, roll initiative. And it seems, to put it into perspective, it was on this side, where the bear was standing.
Ping?
When the large tusk pulled it in.
Which side?
This side.
I really don't see where it is or it's hiding.
Nope, the jungle is deep.
I'm supposed to have initiative. I'm supposed to have advantage on initiative checks, but I don't know how that works.
You just roll twice.
Just roll again.
Okay.
Yippee!
Okay, a little higher.
I've got a couple of NPCs. Tito and the pigeon aren't going to participate.
I'm sorry. That's awful. Can someone roll for Diesel?
I forgot we invited the pigeon.
Yep, he's here.
I forgot that he is an ally now.
That was for Basil.
Right?
I thought...
Despite all odds, he is in fact an ally.
Yeah, I could have sworn he was still our enemy.
No, because we gave him immunity from his crimes that he was never being pressed charges against for. And we upheld all of our ends of the bargain deal.
I mean, he could still betray you. This would be an opportune time for him to do it.
He
True.
could still betray us for no reason, but this, yeah.
Alright, so we have... Alright, first up is Austin.
Alright, so George is gonna use his bonus action to steady his aim. So when this thing comes out of the forest, he'll shoot it at the first thing that happens. And so he's gonna bonus action aim, and then he's gonna ready his action for when the thing pops out of, like, his gun shot. Before the thing comes out of the woods. With his special magic bullets.
Alright. Next up is Connar.
Yep. I'm going to... Oh, wow, really? Okay, cool. Right, what kind of action it is to cast it? I'm going to use my bonus action to activate the Constellation Dragon thing to give me that bonus here. And then guys, I know this might sound metagamey, but should I cast Speak with Plants to just try to entangle this thing?
Or yes, you should. I think yes, and also I mean, I don't know if I'm speaking for Tom on this one, but I don't think we really have that much of an issue with being too metagaming throughout this campaign. Because there are usual discussions for plans and stuff.
The other idea is to go monkey.
I think the speak with plants thing is hilarious because you know, like, very rare that we ever get to use this spell.
Yeah, I've only used it once before, and it was to interrogate some fucking
Spanish moss.
Yeah. I can use it for its intended purpose.
Look,
Yeah.
nothing made me happier than
Wasting a third level spell slot.
When Connar, well, not when you spent that spell slot to talk to them, and you realized that they still might lie to you, so then you had Austin cast another spell to interrogate potted plant. It's a high point for me.
Alright, I cast Speak with Plants, and I'm like, hey, Threes, there's somebody in you right now. You should probably grab him before he steps on you guys again.
Can you put the spell description in the chat?
Certainly. It does allow me to entangle folks.
Yes. Oh, and it lets you turn turn difficult terrain into not difficult terrain.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, can you let my friends through? And can you tell me what's in there?
30 feet of you. So you're right here.
Yeah. Shit.
Let's put a... Let's say we can put an aura around you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I also have an aura for the aura of liberation. The one for the same.
Yeah. I don't think this is one that follows you around, though. So I'll put another token down to signify where you cast it. Did you want to move first, or is that where you wanted to cast it?
I'll move forward a little bit. Make the very small leap from
Yeah, I was gonna say you're close to the shore.
Yeah. I go to like right here. Or like right here.
Oh, I didn't give you guys the ability to move your characters, did I?
Nope.
Let me fix that.
So
I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, you should be able to move yours now.
Yeah. So I move to
Can you move yours? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move right here and cast it.
Alright. And I'll just put a little plant on top of you. That's the real big brain move. And then we'll give the plant... It's a 30-foot.
Yeah. 30-foot radius.
Oh, 30-foot radius.
Yep, it's big.
Alright. And then let me just make sure I give control of everybody else. I'll even give you guys control of the pigeon.
Yeah, let's go. Can I just say, Tom, anytime I see a fucking vision in real life, and I see them do their fucking thing where they just like straighten their head up and then move it downwards, I always think of your fucking and he bows line that you always do with this fucking squawk wheeze.
All right. Next up, we have the lair action. Oh, to let you all know, within that 30 feet, it's not currently there. So the plants will grapple him if he tries to move into it, and all of the jungle is all difficult terrain. But within that, since you removed it, it's no longer difficult terrain.
Yippee!
I also have the Oath of Liberation stuff somewhere to just walk next to me. Or within 10 feet of me, they are difficult.
Remind me if it does end up moving towards you, in case I forget. So for the lair action.
Lair action, whoa.
Oh, there we go. That's where they are. It plops down. A big thing of magical darkness. Even if you have dark vision, you can't see through it. Well, that doesn't do a very good job of showing the correct. It's no, it's 15. The thing is obviously bigger. Yeah, so it's about there. So basically the entirety of the first boat and the crocodile are in magical darkness.
Right.
I'll say at the end of the turn, or at the end of the round, the boat will move forward 15. Or more if you guys pick up the oars and paddle. So. And then, the boat in the back, if you don't want it to go into the magical darkness, you can stop it. But since you have Tito on that one, he can stop it. So the people who are fighting can actually focus on fighting. All right, next up, Cinna.
Okay. So I'm in the darkness right now, right?
Yes, you're right at the edge. I think you stick your head back far enough out, you're out of it.
All right. I will. You said that the ground of the jungle is difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, the rest of it's jungle difficult terrain. So if you have something that lets you get through that, it's specifically like the jungle. Obviously, going through the water for you isn't an issue because you have a swim speed. And then the part that's got the little glow on it, that the plants are letting you go through without any issue.
Okay, then. And we saw the guy around here. Or where?
Yeah, towards this area, you can hear the rumblings of a very large creature in that area.
Okay. Then I will take my movement and go like here. So that's 50 here. If I can move like there, and then get on land. And then I'm trying to figure out if I should rage or use my little Eldritch Maul thing. 'Cause I'm not sure when it's gonna come out.
Yep.
Alright, fuck it, we ball. Let's rage. I'll roll a d8. It's a 3, which means that I have my pixies again, and I roll a d4 for the anchor, which is another 3, which means... What does that mean?
Yippee!
Okay, that means that water difficult terrain is ignored, and I get an extra 5 feet of movement. So, the water's not an issue, but I'm at 55 total feet of movement. All right.
Yeah, this is a slow moving river. So if something were to theoretically start happening that makes it no longer a slow moving river, you will still be unaffected by it.
All right. So, what I will do is, as part of my bonus action, I will send one of these pixies out, because I can send it out 30 feet from me. And can you just like ping again where we think it is?
Is it-
Yeah, it could be basically anywhere from where you are and further south. It's somewhere in there. It sounds massive, like you think you're very close to it.
Okay, then I will. I don't know. Yeah, I'll use a. I'll send it out. Yeah, I'll send it out like to here, if I can ping it. I'll send it out here, or like here, and detonate it, so that anything in like within 5 feet of it would need to make a dexterity saving throw, if anything.
And what's the DC?
The DC is. It should be like Constitution plus. Okay, I didn't like calculate that. Hold on. So it's 4 plus 8 plus 4, so 16.
And what's the damage?
The damage is 1d6 force damage.
And do they take half on a save, or if it's saved, they don't take anything?
They don't take anything if they save. So I'll roll it because I don't know if it's there or not. Six damage. And could I use my action to... I don't know. Can I roll like survival to try and figure out if I can like pinpoint it, if that like got near it or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
27.
Nice. Yeah, it's right there. So you definitely know that you sent the fairy in the right spot. But with the 27, you can tell it passed its deck save. You heard it lurch at the very last second as the explosion was going off. It It sounds almost like there's a giant snake or worm moving through the trees, curling around the branches and the trunks.
Okay.
You also hear the sound of crunching as if it's chewing on a very large bear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this dude's eating the bear. It sounds like a snake or something. And would it be possible to like ready my action for if it comes out
Well-
to take a swing, or did I already use my action?
Yeah, I'll say that it wouldn't take an action for you to roll that check. So you can hold your action. I will point out something to you. It sounded snake-like, but it's chewing.
Most snakes don't chew. That is true.
Yes. So
It sounds like a
just wanted to
snake with
make
more
sure that-
teeth.
You rolled really high, so I wanted to make sure that wasn't lost.
Okay.
Sid, any way I can ask the trees if they know what this thing is? I mean, they are trees, so probably they wouldn't know.
You've asked the trees, and they do not remember. And and the trees have asked the rocks, and the rocks do not remember. This
God
is
damn
another
it.
deck
Yeah.
reference, I'm sorry.
Yep, I knew where you were going. I know that opening cutscene too fucking well.
Yeah, no, really. Uh, we'll just do a 50-50 highs or lows to see if it came through this way first or if it came from a different way.
All right. So,
Highs.
we're getting my
Highs or
highs.
lows?
We're going highs.
Yeah, the plants within your zone don't it didn't pass through here. The one of the trees that goes up to the very top says that it can kind of see it moving throughout it, and it describes it as to translate it into game mechanics as a gargantuan creature moving beneath the tree line. It says off in the distance, it sees a pathway of destruction as it's moved closer towards this area. They said that they were very afraid of the bear, but now they're more afraid of this.
Just build up this bear only to fucking end him.
Alright, so next in the initiative order, I believe...
Is it finally Blair's turn?
No. No, it's not Blair's turn.
Oh, what are we
Um,
doing for this initiative, by the way?
Basil got
Oh,
an eight.
I never actually rolled Basil's initiative. I had to roll others. I'm sorry. If you want to roll Basil's and see what it is.
4.
I rolled an 8 for him.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, yeah,
then
perfect.
We're like one after another then. Yeah, he'll be ready.
Yeah. So first up, is going to be. It's Rio's turn. Rio is going to ride their alligator over to here. Get to the same spot. And then is going to also hold their action and pull out their bow. Oh, I didn't do what their hair color is.
An infernal flaming orange, like the Balrog she is.
Yeah, I was like, I remember when I was putting her in, I was like, oh, I remember having a really funny token for her. What token did I have for her? And then I was like, it's the Balrog.
We still don't have definitive proof that she's not a Balrog.
Yes, that is true. Um. Her hair is currently white, like not like silver any. And she has her arrow at the ready. And next is the enemy.
Oh no! What is?
Scary.
Let's see what it does. I'm actually kind of excited. I thought about just being like, oh, it just keeps chomping on the thing, but no, it's gonna go after you guys. So let's see here. What's its speed? Sorry, I have a lot of tabs up.
It's all right.
You're good.
So what comes out of the jungle, launching at all of you, is a fun creature. Called and I'll put it in the chat because I'm not actually 100% sure I know how to pronounce this. I mean, I feel like it should be pronounced exactly the way it says, but it might not be. So let's put it on the token layer. It's a Groot slang.
Ooh. Groot.
Slang.
So as you can see, if you get closer to it, it's got the body of a snake, but then its head turns into that of an elephant.
What the fuck?
It's an African cryptid. I had my own take of it for Pyrothal. That was technically your first boss.
Oh.
Can I?
This one is particularly looking nasty. Its jaws are covered in fur of its most previous kill, and it still looks hungry.
Am I able to shoot it now that it's in the open?
Yeah, so it comes out and it's going to move out of the jungle, and you will all be able to do your attacks you'll all be able to use your reaction to then do the attack.
Alright, so despite the darkness, I did give myself advantage, so it's just a regular attack roll. Alright.
Would you be you probably wouldn't be able to target it at all if you can't see it. Roll me a perception check to see if you can target it. All right, yeah, 15 is good. The advantage and the disadvantage will still cancel out, so just roll it normally.
Alright, so.
I mean, it's a big hunkering thing coming out of the jungle, you know. You're kind of like, it's somewhere over there.
And this is with the pistol. Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack. This is with the magic bullet. 20 hit.
20 does hit.
Nice. And the magical effect.
Let me check. It's like, there's 2 of them now. No, give me a second here. I like that. So the bullet hits in. Roll damage first.
14. Dang it. Did I lose that? Oh, wait, no. Swashbuckler. So it still gets sneak attack.
No, you wouldn't get sneak attack. Swashbuckler, you have to be standing next to them.
I'm also 5 feet as a rogue. I'm also 5 feet from near an ally.
It counts for both, Tom. I've counted in the past. It's just an added thing that they can do.
I thought Swashbuckler had to be melee.
No. Well, with sneak attack and 5e, as long as the creature's within 30 feet of the target, you can do sneak attack damage. It's to prevent.
It says if you are within 5 feet of it and no other creatures are within 5 feet of it.
It's also as a rogue, if they have an ally next to the creature or them, they have advantage. Or I'm sorry, they get.
Oh, so it's not
attack.
It's not the Swashbuckler thing.
It's just
the normal rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
So it's 24 damage.
Yep. What happens to it?
The bullet after it it hits into it let's say pierces through one of its ears, and then it comes out on the other side, and then the bullet turns into, if this will come up here. That's kind of dumb. A unicorn appears on the other side of it in the jungle where the bullet lands.
Oh, good.
The unicorn looks very confused.
It's just there now.
It's contemplating its existence, yes.
Don't go near it.
And then, you want to roll your attack, Cinna? You held one as well?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Can I go reckless on this? Because it's my first attack of the turn, I think. Or did I get disconnected?
No, you're good. I can hear you.
Okay.
Because reckless isn't like a bone, like it's just something you declare, right?
Yeah, it's just something I declare.
Yep.
Alright, let's try 20
20
damage.
hits.
That is
Nice.
25 piercing damage plus 1d4 of psychic damage. Do I have my second attack in the turn, or is it just the one?
I think for holding the action, it's just. I don't think it's the full attack action. I think it's just you can take an attack.
Gotcha. Well, how does that feel for it?
Everything seems to go through normally. Rio is going to get off their shot as well.
Oh,
Where'd their...
okay, I can't hear you. Okay, I thought you disconnected me.
No, my... I had their thing up and I think I exited out of it. Why would I do that? Oh, I know why.
I don't know, Chom.
I know exactly why. The good news is that I thought ahead, and I put their stuff in a note, so I can. I think something just hit into my window.
Ruh-roh.
All right, I got it here. Perfect. All right. So first, Rio's going to fire one of their arrows at it. And unfortunately, they rolled very low, so it missed.
Oh no, poor Rio.
That's okay. Because since they attacked, even if they miss, Rio teleports to the trees over here. Rio's got flash step now.
Ooh.
Neat. Oh, darn it.
Well, I think it's Blair and Basil's turn. And then, oh wait, no, Aster's ahead of you guys. It was close. She rolled really low too. She's gonna chuck a lightning bolt at it. So it has to make a save. Oh my god. Alright, so it passed its save by a good amount. So it only takes half.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Roars when it's still dodging the lightning.
Excellent.
Now it's Basil's turn.
Yeah, can we cast a, whatever the fuck? Sorry, let me find him.
Basil casts Fireball at his feet.
I mean, yes.
I mean, it would be funny. It would be so very funny.
You can cast Eldritch Blast. You wouldn't need to move, or you can have him run in.
What's it gonna be?
He's got that Shadow Sword now, too, that he copied from the Inquisitor. I don't think he's used that yet.
Come on, Basil, use the Shadow Sword. It'll be fine.
You're not entirely wrong. Wait, so it's Basil's turn right now?
Yes.
Okay. In which case, apologies. Yeah, let's just do it, honestly. Let's do the Shadow Blade one. Where is that, by the way? Am I blind? Oh, no, I literally just couldn't see it. I see it. I just didn't pull down.
Yeah, it's in his spells. He's going to cast it using a level 3, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't actually have the actual spell in it. It just has the link.
Shadow Flame Blade, right?
Yeah, so it's that second one. Uh, 25 definitely does hit. Actually, let's make sure that Basil can actually... Basil might not actually be able to reach him. What's Basil's speed?
Is he pretty fast?
I think he's normal.
He'd be faster if he was a real dragon.
Yeah, he would.
Only.
But there are certain things that he's better at. We'll just have a Misty Step. Because then he can definitely make it. So we'll just have Misty Step over there. And then roll the damage.
Sure. Holy shit, 33?
Oh wait, he can't Misty Step and then cast the blade because it's all in one turn.
Damn.
Could I throw Basil? Wait, no. Could I... Wait, who are we on the boat with? Could this boat have already come equipped with a catapult that was made by Tito for just such an occasion? That we used to launch Basil at the boss.
No, but what we can do
say that
is
you
we
flew
can
on.
convert the attack to him just hitting with the staff. I'll give you still that max 8 on it because it was my fault because I said that you could do it and you couldn't. So I'll give you the max damage die roll. And then next turn he'll be able to cast the sword and do it. But he'll still get the fire damage from Green Flame Blade maxed out, and then the max damage from the staff because it's also an 8. And then he gets the +1 more from the magic of the staff. So it would be 16 plus 6 is 24 plus 1. So it would still do 25 damage. And then next turn he can do the cool staff stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
That one was on me. I apologize.
Now you're gonna
I got excited. It didn't check.
Yeah.
Alright, Blair, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I think I'm going to just one second, let me re-pull my sheet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is okay. I'm just gonna attack. I'm just gonna go all out. So I'm just gonna attack twice with my underwater harpoon launcher. Actually, wait. Before I do that, I cast my. What is it called again? What's my not hex? My way better hex thing. My
Your
is it Eldritch
Hexblade's
Smite?
Curse?
Hexblade's Curse. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it is. This one lets me crown 19. Yeah. Okay. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna cast that on this guy as a bonus action. I'm gonna fire my 2 spear gun shots. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was the second one hit.
It does.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, in which case... As this gives me a bonus damage to rolls against... equals my proficiency bonus, which is 4. And I regain hit points by my 12. Alright, so we're gonna roll damage. So that's 21 plus 4, plus 4. So 29. Is that doubled because of the crit?
You roll an you
What?
roll your damage die twice.
I rolled damage right twice with a crit?
Yeah, so it's already in there.
Okay. That's 29, and this one is 22. That's 51 damage.
Nice.
Wait, is that actually being calculated for the crit, or am I insane? I'm like scrolling over it.
Oh yeah. It's the D4. It's the 4. So 25. It's the 4. Plus.
What do you mean? Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
A plus 4.
4 damage.
Yeah, I added 4 damage to the 21. So
The crit die rolled really low. Because you rolled 48, and the second one was a 1 and a 3. That's why it just kind of looks small.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But your base damage was high, so the average it's still a lot higher than the actual crit. Because for example, the 18 is actually a much is above average for your normal hit.
Yeah, so that's 51 damage in total when you add in the Hexblade's curse damage.
All right. And
All right.
now the monster's gonna do some attacks.
Bring it on.
It's been waiting.
Just do it.
So first one is gonna go up against Cinna.
All right, bring it on, bring it on.
It's going to attempt to bite you.
Ouch. I don't like that sound.
Oh, you should in that one.
Oh, okay.
So it goes and it just starts thrashing around. It knocks over a tree. It looks mad. It turns around and it's going to use its tusk to try and hit that unicorn.
Oh, since it missed me, could I riposte?
Yeah, what does Repose do?
When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to expend one superiority die and make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and I'll stay reckless. 24 to hit.
Oh, nice, that hits.
25 plus 1d4. 26. And also the 1d6 for the superiority die. So 31.
So it spears the unicorn, kind of tosses it. Unicorn's still up though. It's then going to turn and do its last attack against Basil.
Oh no.
And this is again, it's trying to hit him with the tusk. Oh, the good news is Basil only takes 10 slashing damage, but that does hit.
Okay.
Yippee! I'm gonna mute my audio for a little bit while. Who's next?
It's not done. It's got one more thing. So what it's going to do is it can move up to 40 feet without taking an attack of opportunity, which it will go. Yeah, right up on top of everybody. So we'll put this to the back. So it moves all the way over there. And everybody that it passed through. So for party characters, or it's Cinna and George. You take Or maybe have to make a save. You take 4 necrotic damage.
Wait, what does it?
And then Rio and your NPCs that are in it as well. Luckily, half of your guys are out, but it's now in the water.
Okay.
Top of the initiative.
Alright, if it's just going to be in the water, George is
You guys are really lucky at Nat 1 on that bite. All of its real power is in that bite.
Yeah, George is going to step back, sink into the water, and because he's not impeded by movement anymore, by water anymore, George is just going to slash at it.
You'd roll at disadvantage because you're still in the darkness.
How big is this darkness? How deep is the water actually?
It's 30 feet of darkness. The water isn't 30 feet.
Okay, then never mind that. I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Yeah, it's in the water currently. It's like currently sinking that boat. So like I guess part of it's on that boat. But obviously not all of it can fit on the boat.
Real quick, if I make an acrobatics check, can I move here?
If you disengage, you can just move there.
Okay. Well, it's more that water doesn't impede me, but Tom didn't really specify how deep the water was.
Yeah, no, it's a river. So it goes up to the surface. So if you can walk along the bottom, it's the same distance for you, basically.
Yeah. Then I'm just.
I mean, like technically we can go into the math, and it probably is a little bit different, but I'm not going to.
I'm gonna shoot at it twice because, again, it's in the water. Does the darkness cover it as well, or?
Half of it's in the darkness, half of it isn't, so you'll be able to hit it without any issue.
Okay, because always technicalities with shit. I'm gonna go ahead and fire my coin single peacemaker twice with magic bullets. Does 14 hit?
14 unfortunately misses.
20 definitely hits.
The 20 hits though.
Yep. Because I'm just by myself and no one's near me, I get the sneak attack bonus. 21 damage. Yeah, what does that magic bullet do?
What does it do? Need some new.
So it did 21 damage total?
Yeah, 21 damage total.
Let me just step back real quick. Write the number down before I forget. And it does. No, excuse me. So, the unicorn, over here, turns into like a small glowing shield. And then it flies over to you, and is now floating around you. It gives you a +1 to AC. It's got like a picture of a unicorn on it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
You might want to unmute yourself as well.
I did. It's my turn.
Right.
Cool. So I have a general idea of where this bad boy is, yeah? He's under...
Parts of it are outside of the darkness, so you can see it.
Alright, cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. And I hate to use my highest level spell slot for it. But, oh wait, I can only choose 2 different things. Change of plan, fellers. Time to plan B. I have access to call lightning, and it's in the water. I'm just gonna put the spell description out here, and I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. So, I make a big storm cloud above me, and I can a big 60-foot storm cloud appears above everyone here. Anyone underneath it, or at least anything in that 60-foot radius. I can choose a 5-foot square, and I'm gonna choose just right as where the snake hits the water to do some a big lightning damage here. And I can just do that as an action on my turn until I lose concentration. Also, I can still speak the plants, because speak the plants doesn't require fucking oh, it already rolled damage. Dang. It needs to make a dexterity 20. DC 20.
It takes 20 damage if it fails.
Yep.
Alright, it takes 20 damage.
Alright. Any effect from it being in water?
Not like anything extra.
Okay.
And you probably don't want it to, because that means that the bear crab and the other people that are kind of
yeah, it's
in
true.
the water
True.
would get that as well.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a flat 20 damage. And as a bonus action, let's do a yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick put for right now. So I just blast it with a bolt of lightning from above.
Nice. It's going to use some of its legendary actions to move again.
Attacks of opportunity? I don't know.
No, not with the legendary action.
Okay. Well, now it has to deal with difficult terrain.
Yes.
That was my plan.
The two of you will need to,
Well, it needs to.
George and Lunu take some small necrotic chip damage.
Oh no. How much?
I can find out where it is. Four necrotic damage.
Guys, I don't think we're gonna make it.
It looks like it's charging up a big attack for its turn, though. So.
Alright, cool.
It looks like it's gearing up to breathe something out, possibly. But before we get there, we have its lair action.
Alright.
And as a... Oh.
I have an idea to save my ass.
This is stronger than I thought it was. Oh, that's good. You guys have been having it too easy this time. So the river surges with water. Everybody that's on the ground, so the people in the boat who are in the water are actually okay. They're not affected by this. But anybody on the ground next to the river, within 20 feet, which I think is everybody but Basil.
Oh no.
You have to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
I'm still standing. Look at Lunu go.
Yeah, Lunu's got them sea legs.
Sorry, 18 because Bilbo. Yeah, 18. What occurs?
Well, hop on.
Well, so the water surged up. But you all pass. I'll have to roll one for yeah, so the water surged up and just tried to pull you in and knock you down. And you guys were able to successfully avoid that. And so did Rio.
Yippee!
Good job. Next up, it is, I think, Cinna's turn, right?
Okay.
I didn't
so.
skip anybody?
Allegedly.
It's either me or Rio. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, you're before Rio.
Okay. So, if I go here, does that count as... let me turn this back on. If I go here, does this count as being in the water?
I'll say yes.
Okay. So I'll move the 5 feet here. Like jump in the water. And then I will swim alongside the coast to try and get up there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's used 40 feet of movement.
Sounds good.
And then I get back on land for another 5 feet, 45. And since this isn't difficult terrain for me, I go 50. And then, let's say 55 here. And I will activate my tattoo, which gives me 15 feet of reach.
Yep.
And I will reckless attack this guy. Right over Lunu's head.
Roll
22 to hit.
Nope. Nice. That hits.
Alright, that's 21 damage. Did I do the psychic damage this turn?
Not this turn, no.
Okay. Then 1d4, that's 1 extra. And from the tattoo, 1d6. That's 24 damage total. And then... Wait, I didn't roll the one with rage, so that's an extra +2 on that.
Nice.
So yeah, that's 26. And then another one. 21 to hit.
It does indeed.
And that is 23 plus another d6. 27 damage.
Oh.
We're going crazy here.
How's it looking?
Pretty beat up. Like 1 or 2 more hits will probably kill it.
I really wanted to fight the bear though.
Wait,
So
guys.
next up,
I can cast Revivify on the bear, and we can fight that next.
Oh yeah.
so next up is Rio. And then after that, it's its turn. So
Oh boy.
we'll see how this goes. So first is Rio. Both of Rio's shots missed, unfortunately.
Damn.
They were close. Wait, no. The first one of Rio's shots did hit.
Yippee!
I forgot that the modifier wasn't set up right in this dice roller. It was -1. I had to add the 1 in manually.
Alright.
It is extremely close to death. But it's its turn. So the question is...
Why did I think it was earlier in the round? And why didn't I move?
Yeah.
It's okay, I have a way to get us back.
This won't be able to kill any of you guys. It missing its first couple attacks gave you guys an advantage. It hasn't been able to catch up.
Wait, never mind. I have one way to
So
heal
what's happening right now?
person.
So it like reaches back and two fangs from inside of its mouth come out, and it is going to Ray. It wouldn't be able to get everybody. So good job there. Because if it starts with you, Austin is still within the cone. It's just weird because cones are weird on super large creatures from like where it starts. But it hits everybody else.
Yeah.
So Rio and Basil are safe. Oh, there's a cone thing. That's nice. Where'd you get that? The measurement tool?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like that, or
Yeah.
Yikes!
There's no way for it to get them, but it can get the rest of you. This is the 60-foot cone. Oh, that's nifty. I should play around with that. Alright, so if I can get everybody to roll me a... DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
okay, I should have advantage on these because of danger sense. And I'm glad I did.
Holy shit. I rolled well.
I don't think you rolled like a total anything under like an 18 or 17 today.
You want to try guiding bolt?
Yeah, yeah.
Just for fun. When it doesn't matter, huh?
It's never when it matters.
Oh shit.
Did everybody roll? Blair?
What?
Roll dexterity.
Dexterity
save.
save.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Hey, George. I'm using one of my wheels for you to increase your roll by d6. There you go. You made the save, George.
Nice. Half damage for everybody is only 22.
What kind
After
of
the bear and
damage?
crab are fine.
How's Tito doing?
Tito's looking a little rough. He's been through worse. Bird seems mostly unfazed.
What kind of
Although you
damage
can't
is
really see
it?
them actually. Huh?
What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
Okay. Damn. So that was minus 22. For halved is 22 damage.
Yes, already halved is 22. It was 44 for total.
Okay, cool.
I guess it was 45, but I rounded down.
All right, cool.
So I believe next in the initiative is
Okay, yeah, sorry. You're still standing.
Yep.
Asher.
Asher, do the coolest spell you can do.
Well, so here's the thing is, and I know this, and that is that if she chucks a lightning bolt at it, it doesn't have enough HP to go through half damage. Because you guys have done an insane amount of damage to it. And I kind of feel like that's a little anticlimactic. But at the same point, she would do this.
Yeah.
She chucks the lightning bolt at it and it dies.
He's like, why have you guys been wasting all this time?
No, I think it was probably something along the lines of like, oh, I got it. You guys are like covered in acid. I mean,
And guts.
or the necrotic venom stuff.
Yeah. And then
He's like, oh, I got it. Like he's just like catching a ball falling from the sky or something like baseball, except he just fires a lightning bolt and blows it.
oh, the creature's blood diluted the acid. So you're fine. Causing this fucker to explode with just...
That actually spooked me a little bit, I won't lie.
I'm sorry.
So the thing is that we watch this lightning bolt, you know, hit the creature, and then we just hear the sound effect. Anyways.
All right. If I could get one person to roll me a perception check.
I'll do it.
Yeah, don't make
If
it.
someone can give you advantage, but only one roll.
I'll help you out.
Alright. 22.
27.
I'm sorry, 27. That's right, Blair. I'm sorry.
So when the explosion hit, you saw wedged in its teeth and go flying what looks to be a semi-decent sword.
Oh.
Okay.
I go find
And
the sword.
it falls into the underbrush. You still got like the animals up, and so it felt.
Yeah,
I mean the plant,
yeah.
plants up. They just like show it to you. You don't even have to bother looking for it.
Yeah.
This sword looks like it's not been exposed to the elements for as much as the other weapons that were lodged into the bear. So you assume it's more recent and within. You feel like you've got a pretty good shot that this is probably that warrior's sword. That was the family heirloom.
I say we keep it.
Is it any good though? Let's magic awareness it.
Yeah.
It's a +1 longsword.
Oh,
That was kind of lame.
that we can sell for. We can sell it for money.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, we will.
You have like a cash register set up for the money.
Wait. I have an idea. Tito, maybe we convert this into a cool weapon for Basil.
He looks at it, and then he says, "The kid's pulling magic weapons out of thin air. You want me to make something cooler than that?
If you could.
That's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna need some resources, but I can do it."
Well, thank goodness we're in a jungle with plenty of interesting.
Hey,
ingredients.
real quick. maybe
Wait,
we
wait,
should
wait, 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 wait. We
hold.
could maybe forge him a weapon.
I'm holding
from
on
the-
to the sword.
Wait, what?
It was my plants that got it. They gave it to me.
Oh, you can't even use swords, my friend.
I can use scimitars, and then nothing's
Also,
stopping it.
don't you literally have a knife with your grandfather in it? Or are you just gonna like abandon him
It's
for
a
a random
sickle.
weapon?
It's a sickle. I'm not going to keep the sword. The guy with the full plate armor. Do you know how expensive full plate armor is?
It's
I don't know. Wait, so what are you
1,000.
gonna do with it?
He could buy the sword back.
Yes.
You see, he could do that.
He was a little fancy rich boy who got all up and excited.
Okay, but what if he doesn't want his sword back because he still wants to be a pussy?
Then we can still sell it, or
Then
we can
we
use
still
it
sell.
for
It's still a
over-
magic sword, and I want to sell it.
Oh, I was gonna say I suggest them potentially using it as an upgrade material for basil, but otherwise.
I mean, it's +1. How good is it gonna be?
I took acid
Well, no,
into
we
my
use it as a
face. It's
base for
my
an actual
sword.
weapon. We just use it as
I
a
mean,
base for an
you
actual
could ask
weapon.
him to like improve Basil's staff, which is a +1 staff.
Oh wait, we could
Yeah.
also just do that. You know what?
Yeah.
That's a smarter idea. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what?
Why waste
You know
the
what, Tito? Let's
resource?
get to work on
Yeah.
this. Let's see if we can't create a staff using the natural resources of the jungle that we found Basil in to begin with to create a powerful weapon for him.
Well,
I do want to take these Groot slang tusks and use them and just like keep them around as like
Mhm.
javelins or something.
oh yeah. So you guys set up camp as you you cut it up. Um, Rio says that these things make really good eating. You're not really sure if you guys believe it, but upon hearing that, your pigeon friend gets very excited, and he starts going all out. Um, roll me a survival check for the tusks.
All right.
I can assist. Never mind.
Nice. So yeah, they're you get two of them. They're the equivalent +1 javelins, and we'll say they do a d6 of necrotic damage in addition.
Nice.
But the real thing is that it is like solid ivory. So they're probably worth more than a normal like +1 javelin to like sell.
Mm.
But
All right.
that entirely depends on whether you want to sell them or just chuck them at someone.
I'll see what the price is when we get to a place.
So yeah, so you guys chop it up, make some good food, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And I will leave you on
Do we
a
need to
slight
entertain?
cliffhanger.
Do we have to entertain her again?
Nope. You guys are eating a rare monster. She's more than happy with that. I mean, you still can entertain her if you would like, but there's no roles involved. Um, I will say though, that as you all are making camp and getting set up, the slight cliffhanger that I'll leave on you, um, is that feeling of you all that you felt when you first came into this area against first the bear and then the Groot slag, that there's still a feeling on the back of your neck that you're being watched that hasn't gone away. The tension gone, feels safe. The bugs and the animal noises have returned back to the normal. It seems like things are normal. But you all kind of have the feeling in the back of your head something is watching you, and it's been doing it for a while.
Ruh-roh.
And with that, we'll end.
All right. Hey, I'm Boosh /Connar your Lunu today. You can find me Instagram and Blue Sky, Boosh at Joined Artists, and then on Twitter at Con the Artist. Follow us here on YouTube. Join the Discord. 1 year Conjoined Cast will continue. Maybe sometime within the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna I already said join the Discord. Austin.
Hey, you can find me under octo_os on Twitter. Again, keep an eye out for things. Ooh, Tasura.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tasura. I exist. I'm a person. I'm real. I'm sorry, but my intrusive thoughts are like really attacking me. I need to mute myself before I say something dangerous. Bye. Oh, Steven, go.
Yes, it is I, Steven /Venty aka Blair Audina. And you can find me at Venty179 on YouTube and Twitch and 139 on Twitter. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm super tired because my flight got delayed by 5 hours today.
And it's
Whoa.
another episode of Game Changer with your host. No.
What?
Uh,
What? This is a disaster. This reference is a disaster. Tom!
Hello, my name is Tom. My plug for today is sneaking into airports so they delay all the flights for 5 hours.
You fucking asshole.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.